Bergman Island stars Vicky Krieps and Tim Roth as Chris and Tony, a couple who retreat to the island that inspired Ingmar Bergman to write screenplays for their upcoming films when the line between reality and fiction starts to blur. This is written and directed by Mia Hansen-Løve, and I always appreciate films that center on the art of filmmaking or center on specific films or filmmakers. As someone who has a passion for the industry myself, it's something I always find myself being able to connect with pretty easily. This film in particular is one that I think will have something of a niche appeal, as its references to Ingmar Bergman aren't just passing. There will be extended conversations regarding his filmography and personal life that occur all throughout this. And while it's not required to know much about his filmography going in, I do think it helps, as this can take up a good part of the film, especially the first act. Now, to be clear, while it's nice to see this act as something of a tribute to the filmmaker, this isn't simply something to just shower his praises for an hour and a half and nothing more. The characters here do relate some of his experiences to their own, and it plays a big part into their respective journeys, and that's where the film's heart comes into play. This is a reflective film about finding meaning in your life and looking back on your accomplishments, which becomes a major point of contention between the more successful Tony and the talented but less successful Chris. We see Tony attend Q&As and screenings and is met with praise, while Chris struggles from writer's block despite doing all she can to overcome it. It's a film that takes the follow your dreams message, and instead of playing into the usual cliche inspirational formula, it takes on more of a serene, somewhat hypnotic feel, and it presents things from a different angle, showing things from the perspective of someone who wishes to keep going but feels almost at the crossroads. It's a beautiful looking film with some gorgeous cinematography, placing an emphasis on its atmosphere, asking you to soak in the moment along with its characters. It's a tone that certainly won't be for everyone, especially considering it does take some time to feel like it truly gets going. But if you found yourself in a similar situation as any of these characters, I'm sure it'll feel much more rewarding. Where things get interesting is that the film takes on a meta tone in its second act when it suddenly shifts gears halfway through. Chris walks through an outline of a screenplay she wrote, and we then pivot to a new story within the story, focused on a budding romance between a young couple played by Mia Wasikowska and Anders Danielsen Lee. These sequences further play into Chris's arc as she relates them to her own experiences, while also leaning into the film's overall themes. However, while these sequences are acted fine enough, with Wasikowska always being reliable and they remain tonally consistent with what came before them, this pivot can feel a bit jarring, especially as it comes so late into the film and we now have to focus on two new characters. I found this to throw off the pacing of an already quiet, slower moving story, and while I don't mind these sequences and they work well on their own, especially for the direction they go in towards the end, it's another element that I feel people will find completely off-putting. However, it could be one of those things that will improve on second viewing once you know what to expect going in. But overall, Bergman Island is a nice little love letter to the filmmaking industry, and I like the way it took such a specific topic and related it to such emotional themes. Its reflective mood and abrupt narrative shift in the second half will be jarring for some viewers, but it's well acted and beautifully filmed, and if you stick with it, you may get something out of it. Bergman Island gets a 6.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Bergman Island, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you like all the performances? Did you have a preference for either storyline? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoy this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.